everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today's show is going to be William and me cooking together.
On today's show we are making zucchini and chicken casserole show 292 with Parmesan and Fontina Cheese.
The ingredients are going to be long grain rice, capers and currants, red onion, zucchini, garlic, some fresh parsley, and then we have both Parmesan cheese, and we also have Fontina cheese, as well as some red cherry peppers or just red peppers you could use. And then red pepper flakes, if you like it hot, like William does, you use that. But because I'm going to be eating, we're going to hold off on that. You can sprinkle it on later. All right, let's get started cooking.
Sounds good.
I just preheated the oven to 450 degrees. So I'm just going to do our onion. And being that it's a red onion, of course it's going to be messy. They always are. So I'm just going to cheat and cut right down the side like that. Try to get to some halfway clean. There we go, just like that. Okay. You know, really your onion is already sliced. You really don't have to do much slicing on it. If you just do it like this. There we go, those are all ready. I'll get a container for those and then we'll do the zucchini. Let's see if I can do this without throwing these on the floor. Okay, so those are all ready. All right. I would probably use the big side. Yeah, I would probably just set it like this. Cut off the big thing is what I would do.
This one?
Yeah, I would. There you go, and then just grate it. Have at it, as they say. Can everybody in the back see? Cool, that's good. And then we'll just take and put that with our, you want to throw that in the sink?
Sure.
And I'll just clean this up. Look how nice that did. You did a great job. Look at this. Looks like coleslaw. I like my new wastebasket attached to the back. Now, let's do the garlic. So you're probably supposed to use a couple of cloves of this, which means to me I use like 3 cloves. And then we'll put that in container later. So I'm just going to knock off the ends on these. Get all this stuff out of my way here. It's just safer, you know, if you have a large area to work in. Okay. This is off the same bulb that I used yesterday, and I know the paper came off really easy off these. I don't know if it's fresh garlic or dried garlic or what, but for some reason, some garlic, the paper comes off really easy, and it's, you know, it's a pleasure. Other garlic, you got to put it in a container and shake it and fight with it. That's pretty painless. This whole meal is really easy. This is a really good meal to make, you know, if you worked all day and then you just come home and you want to make something fast. You have to line this little thing up here because it has a magnet in it. And then we just push the button. Just like magic. I mean, it's actually done already. It's like I push it too long sometimes because I expect it to not be done. It's amazing how fast it does that. Look at that. And then we just can just put this on here. Hide that over there. Boy, garlic is strong, isn't it?
Yes.
There's our garlic. Let's shred the Fontina cheese. Let's try to resist the urge of just eating the whole block of cheese while I'm shredding it and leaving none for the dinner. I used to buy big chunks of Chihuahua cheese when I was cooking with my friend David all the time. And you know, you buy those big, I don't know what they were, $20-some for a big block, and I'd always have to cut a big piece off and eat it. It is so good. But I learned, don't try to eat cheese while you're doing a show because you can't talk after you eat the cheese. And my mother would tell you it's pretty hard to get me to not talk. And there is Fontina. The next thing we're going to do is some olive oil, and you're going to want to put in a couple of tablespoons or so of that, maybe a little more. I like to put a lot in. Then we're going to put the onions in, just like that. And then we're going to salt and pepper. Throwing salt at William. The next thing we're going to do is to put this in the oven. And then I'm going to set the timer for about 5 minutes. There we go. The next step we're going to do is we're going to season our zucchini with some salt and pepper. Let's do our chicken next. So I like to buy these packages of parchment paper that fit perfectly on your cookie sheet. And then I have the cooking gloves from the dollar store. These are kitchen safe gloves. You know, these aren't the medical gloves that you see people using, but they work real well. And then I like to take the chicken, I squeeze it down like that, and then cut. If you would please, right there are some paper towels. Why don't you grab some paper towels out of there. And give me about 3 or 4 sheets right here on top of this. Yeah, why don't you lay them right on top up there. Yeah, just like that. Because I'm supposed to pat the chicken dry. And this is like my attempt to pat the chicken dry by setting it on a towel. And then I'm patting that side dry. Let's go ahead and season these. Yeah, salt, pepper. And then Italian seasoning. And then I'll turn them over. Careful with this stuff, like in the palm, yeah. You'll be sorry when that stuff comes out. That stuff comes out pretty liberally. You need like a shovel and a wheelbarrow. So I think we're going to rename the show our Chicken Blooper Show. We have certainly had some challenges with some things with this show. Now I'm going to turn it over and do it again. If it don't work, turn it one way, turn it the other. Turn it the other. Turn it the other. There you go. You know how those things are. You gotta turn them one way and turn them another way, and some salt. This isn't your kitchen, so it's a little bit harder for you because this is my kitchen, so I'm a little bit more familiar with everything that's here. You'll be more comfortable when you're at home with yours. He's an excellent cook, by the way. His mom brags about him. I hear about all of his recipes and stuff. He makes all kinds of recipes, and he's gonna make a bunch of recipes with us. So today we're doing one of my recipes, but next time he's gonna do his, and he's got a bunch of them, and I'm looking forward to eating them. All right, now I believe we have to put them in the casserole dish, so I need to go wash my hands, and then I'm gonna grab some tongs. And 1/3 of a cup of water. Next thing we're going to do is to put the chicken in the casserole dish. And this is going to work out perfect having 3 of us, because these are going to fit in here just perfectly. And then we are going to set the timer. We'll throw it in the oven first. Let's set the timer for 45 minutes now. The next thing we're going to do is to cut up our red peppers and our greens, but I have a little trick for you. I have a paper towel here. They're in small sheets, so there's 3 of them. I ran water on it, and I'm going to set it right on my counter like this, and then I'm just going to use a small cutting board, and it won't move around on me. So let's cut these up first. And you know what's funny, because we're cooking a little later today than we normally do, like every single thing I cut up today I want to just eat. It looks so good. These cherry peppers are going to be sweet, they're going to be so good. I'm glad you came over to cook today. This was a lot of fun.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're going to have a good meal. And then, like I said, next time you're going to cook one of your fabulous meals, you have to decide what you're going to make. Do you know what you're going to make?
I was thinking the taco pizza.
Taco pizza. I'm good with that. All right. Well, we'll have to write the show and get the ingredients together. And so, there you go, folks. Watch the list. Taco pizza's coming soon. Coming to a diabetic diet show near you. Just gonna chop this stuff up a little bit. This is pretty fresh. It's gonna be kind of a little hard to chop. It's kind of like chopping down a green tree. But it's just garnish for the top, so. There we go. The only thing we can do now is just wait for the meal to get done. It's cooking. We've got a few minutes yet. We can set the table. We are down to about 30 minutes. So I am going to go sneak my red peppers in there and the rest of this cheese and turn it. The timer is almost ready, and when it is, we are going to check to see that the meat is done, and has to be 165. Let's see, set it down here first, then I'll get the door. It's hot. It's probably done. It smells really good, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
We almost killed poor Barb. That's the show for the day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.